Hey, welcome to Mama Mandala, where the mundane is magic and magic is somatic. I'm Hagar. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to explore with you for a moment the way that our practice, be it a movement practice, an asana practice, for example, from the yoga tradition, or really any kind of practice that we do, meditation, mindfulness, pranayama, any practice that we do can be or is, whether we intentionally do that or not, is a ritual. It is it has ceremonial qualities to it. And in a way, our sadhana, our spiritual practice, doesn't have to be at all religious. And it can be, I'm telling you from experience, a secular, sacred sentiment and a movement, a somatic experience of the way that something can feel holy and also not religious at all. And so I wanted to read to you a quote from the new Missing Witches book, and it is by Amy Torek, and it goes a little something like this. Regardless of whether those who choose to demean us witches want to accept it or not, almost every aspect of all our lives is a ritual, a series of actions performed according to a prescribed order to achieve a certain result. Science calls this methodology. Psychologists and philosophers are concerned with the study of habits. For witches, rituals and ceremonies are a means of enchantment, bringing magic to the mundane, a means to short-circuit control. And so take a moment to receive your breath as a holy ritual. It is the most mundane thing. You can put your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly. It happens whether you pay attention to it or not. Without this, you couldn't live. It's the one thing from the moment that we're born happens through us. And yet while it's the most mundane, it is the most sacred because it's life itself pouring through us. So allow yourself to receive your breath. Allow it to commingle with what is going on in you already. And as you exhale, release your breath and let it touch the world consciously. It does so already. And now add awareness and perhaps intentionality to it. Receive your breath as it moves in. And release your breath as it pours out. It is cyclical and recursive. Breathe in. And it is the most sacred of all body and environment relationships. Release your arms and inhale. Reach your arms up. Perhaps open your eyes if that feels good for you. And with an exhalation, join your hands and lower them through the front of your face and to the front of your heart, and then release your hands to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up and bring a tone to the back of the throat. It's another way to create a sacred connection. Exhale, lower the hands to this mundane, unintentional process. Inhale, reach your arms up. So breathe and make a resonant sound with your breath as you engage your Ujjayi pranayama. Exhale, lower your hands through the front of your face and to the front of your heart. Release your arms and reach your arms up high. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees and reach your arms out to the sides into fierce bird is how I call it. Fierce pose. Some people call it chair. Inhale, reach up. But utkata in Sanskrit translates as fierce, not as chair. Exhale, bend the knees and reach your arms out to the sides. It doesn't sell as well. So we'll go with it. Inhale, reach the arms up. We'll go with fierce. We'll go with the ferocity of life. Exhale, bend the knees and reach your arms out to the sides, because the ferocity, stay right here with your knees bent and inhale, reach your arms up. The ferocity can become a way for us. Exhale, bring your fingertips to the earth and keep your knees bent. A way for us to engage the sacredness of life. The universe is a ferocious entity. Inhale, reach your arms to the sides, knees bent a little more deeply and all the way up with the arms. And exhale, keep your knees bent, let your belly rest on your thighs as you bring your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms through the sides and all the way up as you bend the knees a little more deeply. Fierce pose. How can we make a ritual to embrace the ferocity of life? Exhale, bring your fingertips to the earth. And if you'd like to straighten your legs, you can. Inhale, look forward and maybe go a little more towards straight. Exhale, slowly fold in. So in this repetitive movement with the breath, create a sacred relationship with it. Inhale, look forward. And if touching the floor is not happening for you, you can put your hands on a block. Exhale, fold back in. If you don't have a block, you can put your hands on a couch. Inhale, look forward. You can put your hands on the wall. Exhale, slowly fold in. You can keep your knees bent. So make sure you take really good care of yourself. Keeping the knees bent helps the lower back stay a little bit less strained. Inhale, one more time, look forward. Legs straight or knees bent. Exhale, slowly fold back in. Ground through the legs and through bent knees, rise all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart. So life is going to throw at us all kinds of really intense experiences. Inhale, reach your arms up high. That will throw us into the pit of grief and the fire of transformation. Exhale, bend the knees and bring your fingertips to the earth or to a wall or to a chair or a couch. Straight legs or knees bent. Inhale, look forward. So how do we create a sacred relationship? Through ritual movement. Exhale, fold back in with life's intensity. Inhale, bend the knees and rise up. Circle the arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands together to your heart. And I find that just a few movements, repetitive movements, yoga movements, inhale, reach your arms up high, can be a super helpful tool to create sacred relationship. Exhale, bend the knees on the way down, or you can keep your legs straight all the way if you'd like, if that feels good and safe for your body. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, slowly fold in. Breathe in and out through the tone in the back of the throat, in and out through your nose. Inhale, look forward one more time. And this time with the exhalation, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Ground your feet into the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. You can always do that with the back knee on the floor or on the blanket. Back foot forward, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, look forward. And you can always practice next to a wall. Exhale, step your right foot back. If you feel unstable in your movement, inhale, reach your arms up high. You can practice next to a wall and touch a wall to help stabilize you. Exhale, touch the ground and step your back foot forward. Uttanasana. So through the breath, inhale, look forward. Through the movement, we receive where we are in life. Exhale, step the left foot back. Right knee bends. Right foot grounds into the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, touch the ground and step your back foot forward into Uttanasana, forward bend. One more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot back. Make this a sacred ritual, a deep relationship. Inhale, reach your arms up high with what is going on in your life right now. Exhale, touch the ground and step your back foot forward into Uttanasana. And it only takes a few minutes. Inhale, look forward. To establish a secular sacredness. Exhale, fall back in with yourself, with your environment. Ground through the legs. Bend the knees on the way up if you'd like to. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Stand on your right leg, and I'll mirror you. On your right leg, lift your left leg up and place your left foot. I like holding on to my ankle with my hand and place the foot on the inner thigh. So left foot on the inner right thigh, hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Create a little bit of a tension, a little bit of a pressing together of the thigh and the foot. Being next to a wall can be very helpful for balance so that you don't have to worry about it so much. So go for it if you need to. And then inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. And exhale, bring your hands back together in front of your heart. And you feel how your front is closing a little bit as you come with the hands together? Keep it as open as you can. Inhale, reach your arms out. Do you feel how your back is engaging as you open your arms out to the sides? Broaden your back at the same time. Exhale, bring your hands together to your heart. Let's do that one more time. I know my leg is burning too with you. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. And exhale, bring your hands together. Release your left leg to the earth, ground your left foot, and lift your right foot up. Hold the ankle with your hand, bring the foot and the inner thigh together, hands together. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. You can have a temple-like relationship. Exhale, bring your hands together to your heart, to your practice, to your sadhana, to your spiritual practice. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides and be a non-believer. Or be a believer in fact. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and not in something airy-fairy outside in some ethereal world. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. Press the foot and the thigh into each other, into what matters to you. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And we'll do one more time. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. You get to choose how you make, exhale the hands to the heart, how you make rituals that are meaningful and helpful. Release your arms, release your leg for your life. Stand on your right leg, and we're gonna bring the left foot outside of the right knee and flex the foot. Engage the left foot a lot. Spread your toes so that the foot is strong and it helps the knee stay safe because your hip is in a precarious position. You can put your hands on a wall. We're gonna bend the right knee. So put your hands on a wall or on a chair or on a couch or on a block or all the way down to the floor. Your choice. Slow breath. Bring your right hand to your left foot and press the hand and the foot into each other as you breathe. And keep the foot engaged. If you start to see the whole sole of your foot, if you see your sole, we're gonna need to hide the sole, right? It's not meant to be seen. Sorry, so silly. Make the sole of your foot face your right. Does that make sense? So the inner edge of your right foot is actually pressing towards, inner edge of your left foot is pressing towards the right side of your room. And breathe, a couple of more breaths. Slowly come up as you breathe in. And then release the left leg and shake it out a little bit, circle it out a little bit, shimmy it. And then we're gonna do the other side. Stand on your left leg, bring your right foot outside of your left knee, flex the foot so the foot is strong, engaged. Bend the left knee, move your hips back and your chest forward, and put your hands on a wall, on a table, on a chair, on a couch, on a block, all the way down to the floor. And even these moments, breathe slowly. When we pause in one position, put your hand on the foot if that helps you, and keep your toes spread. And again, if you're seeing the sole of your right foot, make sure that you're facing the sole of the right foot to the left side of your room, and breathe. Even moments in our lives where we feel like, okay, I'm standing in place, and sometimes that feels really good because we're stabilized and it feels amazing. We're like, okay, I got this. I'm in a rhythm that I can sustain. Good times. or sometimes that translates as a feeling of stuckness. Even that, either way, both, can become rituals, can become the way that the Missing Witches wrote it, the way that Emmy Torok wrote in the Missing Witches' new book about the new moons. Breathe slowly. Even the re-enchantment of the world, slow breath, is in the most mundane moments in life. Slowly come up as you breathe in. And only then release your leg, because that's safer for your knee. And then shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale and reach your arms up high. And exhale, slowly bring your fingertips to the earth, knees bent on your way down, or keep your legs straight. Earth is not a necessity. You can have your hands on something else that supports you, that gives you a little bit more safety for your back. Separate your feet a little bit wider. You can turn them out a little bit. We're going to move the hips a little bit side to side and snuggle the torso on the inside of your thighs and bring your hips toward the earth for a moment. If you can, this is Malasana. If you can't, you can put something underneath your hips or just bring yourself all the way to the floor. We'll only be here for a moment. Hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. And with your arms, push out against your legs a little bit as your legs squeeze into your arms. That sacred relationship, that interconnectedness between parts, that willingness to work together, not only in agreement. There is a sacredness even to the way that we may experience, like here, a sense of closeness and intimacy, right? Arms and legs push into each other. That is also in some ways confrontational. Does that make sense? The arms and the legs push into each other. It's supportive and argumentative a little bit. Bring your hips to the floor. You can sit on a blanket if you'd like. Put the leg in front of you that you're less used to, if you can, if that's okay for you. Sit up elevated on a blanket if needed. Move your hips a little bit side to side. And bring your, I'm not mirroring you, right hand over your belly, left hand over your heart, and let your eyes soften inwardly. If it feels okay to close your eyes, go for it. If it feels not okay for your system, you can keep your eyes open. What is most resourceful for you right now? Couple of more rounds of Ujjayi breath here. Breathe into your belly and into your chest, and you can make your breath inflate your belly. As you breathe in, broaden your belly. And as you breathe out, let it soften back. This helps to tone the vagal nerve and helps us regulate our nervous system. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release your Ujjayi breath, but keep your hands holding you, for your relationship with yourself is sacred, and it's not in isolation. It's not separate from all of your other relationships. And so you show up for yourself, and it doesn't end there. And you show up for others, and it doesn't end there either. It's a continuum of a weaving together of the tapestry of an enchanted, meaningful life. Join your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra in this gesture that is the heart's deepest offering. And make that offering for the continuum of self and environment, the collective and the personal, as a commingled entity. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, put a like on it and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and head over to mamamandala.com and subscribe to our mailing list. deep contemplative messages coming your way, exploring spirituality and magic and parenthood from a perspective that is a little bit uncommon, less common maybe. And thank you. I'm so grateful you joined me today. Namaste.